This is JP Prosevento, the Fox C6 EdTech Coordinator, and today I want to show everyone how you can automatically schedule parent-teacher conferences with a website called Calendly. Calendly is a website that gives users the ability to set available times and set specific appointment times and send out a link to that calendar, and then parents will be able to click on the appointment time they want and it will show up for the teacher and the parent will get an email reminder. So to get started, we're going to head on over to calendly.com to set up an account. So here we are over at calendly.com, that is CALENDLY.com, and the first thing I'm going to do is sign up for an account, so I'll go ahead and hit this blue sign up button. And one of the great things about Calendly is that it lets users sign up with their Google account. So you'll be signing in with your @foxc6.org Google account, and you won't have to remember another username and password. So I'll click sign up with Google, and I'll go ahead and select my account. I'm going to go ahead and accept all these permissions. Once I've accepted the permissions, it will ask me to choose my calendar link, and then I'll go ahead and confirm my time zone as Central Time and hit next. Here they have a little 2-minute video that'll help you get started. You're welcome to watch that in addition to this video if you like, but I'm going to go ahead and just click that blue Go to Dashboard button. So by default, when you have a Calendly account, they give you the free upgraded, or not the free, but the upgraded account for the first 2 weeks, where you can have multiple different types of meetings, which you could have face-to-face conference, phone conference, no conference. But after 14 days, you lose all those additional features. So we're going to go ahead and first, we have all these events right here in the middle, and we're going to go ahead and delete those and then set one up for parent-teacher conferences. To do that, I'm going to click Event Types at the top of the screen. Once I've made it over here to Event Types, I'm going to come over here to the little gear cog on the right. I'm going to click the gear cog and click Delete for all 3 of these different meeting types. And they're just letting you know that once you delete it, it's gone forever. Now that I've deleted those, I'm going to go ahead and add a new event type by clicking the Add Event Type button. We're going to make this a one-on-one, and we'll go ahead and name it Fall Parent-Teacher Conferences. If you choose to use this tool again in the spring, you'll just go and rename this one from fall to spring. Duration will be the length of each conference, including any passing time or buffer time you need in between. So if we're having 10-minute conferences, we'll go ahead and make this 15 minutes. So 10 minutes with a 5-minute buffer. Then here you can give a brief set of instructions or a description of the event. So we'll just type in a brief description. After writing a brief description, and you will have to be brief because you have a very limited number of characters here, we'll go ahead and give your calendar a link, and I just like to go ahead and erase all this and just say conference. The one thing I do like to double check is that my availability here is set to Central Standard Time. I did encourage you guys to check that when you set up your account, but I always like to double check just to make sure I'm not scheduling appointments that will end up being an hour earlier or an hour later than I had originally anticipated. So now I'm going to come and decide when I want to be available for these 15-minute meetings. Since conferences are only on Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and turn off every day except for Thursday. If you're someone who decides that you want to be available not only on Thursday, but offer appointments after school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll go ahead and leave those days on and adjust the availability time. So I'm going to go ahead and click Edit. And we have the appointments start every 15 minutes from, we'll go ahead and change 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they'll go through 7:30. Once I wrap that up, and again, if you have other days that you need to look at, you will go ahead and just click the day, turn it on, and edit the availability. So we'll look at this section, how far into the future can events be scheduled. Here, if we are only offering conferences on the 29th, I'll just click From and choose from October 29th to October 29th. And if you're offering availability on the 28th or 27th, you'll have that from day a little earlier. Next, we're going to come over here and add edit questions for invitees. By default, Calendly asks everyone their name and email address, and then one optional question is to include a phone number. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Add Custom Question to add one more question for a child's name. And then I'll go ahead and click Add. And here we'll take a look at the invitee notifications. Now with the free account, we don't have the ability to customize these, but I just want to let you know that when someone schedules an appointment, they'll get a customized email notification that'll have the name of the event, your name, and the date, and it'll let them know when they scheduled their event. And if for some reason their event gets canceled, let's say they schedule 2 in a row, when you delete it, they'll get another email. So now we'll go ahead and click Save Changes. Now we'll go ahead and click Save Changes. And we'll see here that the event has been created. To share this calendar with parents so they can sign up for a conference, we'll go ahead and just give them this link right here. And we can do that by clicking the gear cog and clicking Copy Link. And then we'll just go ahead and paste that into an email to parents, whether you do a Tyler Blast or you email them all through Outlook. And you'll send them the link with the instructions to click on it. And you'll see here that the date, Thursday, October 29th, there are 26 available start times because there are 26 15-minute intervals. And the parent will simply be able to click on the time that they wish to schedule a conference. And they'll type their email address, phone number and child's name, and then click Schedule Event. And then the parent will get an email confirmation. So let's say you as a teacher need to block out a certain number of conferences for either your lunch break or because you have to go to your own child's conference. What you'll do as a teacher, you'll go to your own calendar link, and you'll click on the 25 start times available. And let's say you know that you're going to be unavailable from 3 to 4. You'll just go ahead and reserve all of those times from 3 to 4. And you'll just schedule. And you'll work that way all the way down from 3 to 4 o'clock. And now you can see that I've pulled all the appointments from 3 to 4. So after 2:45, no one will be able to schedule an appointment with me again until 4 o'clock. We also see that 1:15 appointment we made is also gone. So now as a teacher, you can go ahead and take a look at all of the conferences that have been scheduled with you by visiting your dashboard. You can go to the dashboard by clicking this dashboard link right here, or just going to calendly.com. And we'll see here on the dashboard that we have appointments scheduled for Thursday, October 29th. We have the 1:15 to 1:30 that was scheduled. And then here's the 3 to 4 that we've made ourselves unavailable. This has been JP Presvento, the Fox C6 EdTech Coordinator, demonstrating how to automatically schedule parent-teacher conferences with Calendly. As always, if you have questions about this or any other tool, feel free to contact me.